our end result is ultimately where we start, right? So the end result that you had mentioned was that like, hey, that's my guy, or I want to be connected with them. I want them to be my preferred lender. And so what you do is you end up starting backwards, right? So you start at the end goal and then you move backwards from there. So in order to get a referral partner in that state of mind, you had to have first served them what they want, right? Because it's the art of reciprocity. And so now we got to look at it and say, okay, well, what do they want, right? How can I put them in a position where they would feel that way? It's really broken down. So you've got, referral partners like realtors, of course, but realtors, you got to go a little bit in depth. You need to know who you're dealing with, listing agents or buyer agents, because those are two different realms. And ultimately what you want to do is you want to work your way up to the point of the listing agents, right? Because not all of them have actual listings. There's just a lot of realtors out there that's just pushing paper. And then you got other referral sources like, CPAs, attorneys, like VA clubs, right? First time home buyer groups. So you have all these kind of resources, if you will, that could ultimately turn into referral partnerships. But then again, you got to work backward. And so now it's addressing the target. How can I get a person like a realtor or a person like a CPA to a point where they look at me and they're like, I want that guy. That's my guy. That's my preferred lender, right? So then take a step back again. Well, how do I put myself in front of this traffic? How do I put myself in front of accountants? How do I put myself in front of realtors, listing agents, buyer agents, right? And this is where a lot of leaks occur because most agents just go for the big kahuna. Right? But we have to be very empathetic at this point because we have to understand that realtors are almost now used to being bombarded by LOs saying, hey, let me take your trash deals, or let me do, A, B, and C, right? Let me stop by, give you a notepad, and please give me all your leads to some degree, some effect. So you still got to intertwine that strategy of moving in for, the newest rep, because that's your foot in. That's where you're going to find the least resistance. And then again, you take a step back from there.
Connected to Sales Remastered.